we are back with issue 68. Today we are working on the windows, and I'm a little concerned about this because there's gears. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just dive right in. Door lights. Door lights. Okay, cool. So we need the parts from the last issue, at least that one. And step 1, push the yellow lamp at the end of the cable into the socket shown behind the orange lens. Alright. Pop that bad boy in there, and then push the first red lamp into the red socket. And I'm sure you can guess where the second red lamp goes. Into the second red lens socket. Okay? And it looks like the wires... What's going on?
Nothing.
It looks like the wires can just be in there. It doesn't look like there's a special groove for them. Got it?
Yeah.
Are they going in all the way?
Yeah.
That red one doesn't look like it's in all the way. Shouldn't pop out like that. Make sure it's all the way in. Let me look at it real quick.
Let me just see if...
Okay. Let me look at it. It's definitely hard to get at this one if you have big fingers. Yeah, see how that first one has popped all the way in? This one's definitely not popping all the way in. Like, you don't want to push on it too hard because it is just an LED, but it ain't going in. Did you get it in?
No.
What screw's blocking it?
That back one. It's pushing the light forward.
So maybe that screw isn't in all the way. Wow. This one you talking about?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think that, you know, actually it's in a little bit deeper than it was. That screw might have been the problem. You just push it a little. And it doesn't want to go in anymore, so we're going to call that good enough, right? It's probably fine. It'll be fine. Alright. And you see these little hooks right here and here? There's tiny little hooks in the door, and it looks from the instructions that that's where the wires are supposed to sit, right?
Yeah.
Kind of by those hooks. All right, so then the other end of this wire follows the contour of this groove all the way up and out. Step 5, and it is one of those cable clamp securers. And I just finished saying that we were finished with wires. I will never say that again. Alright, you got your little piece there. And it goes in with the AP screw. Okay. Locked and loaded. And then we move on to some gears. It'll be fine. Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Okay, good. Alright, now we're going to start on the screws. I mean the gears. Finish the screws. Alright, step 10. Identify parts 68C and 68E. They are that little doodad, show them, and this little cog gear also, alright? So 68C is the thinner one, and it goes on that top, whatever that is, peg. And then step 10, 68E, and that's the fatter one, goes on the bottom. And they both go on with HP screws. The next step is the large wheel, part 68D. And that goes in between the little ones. Or as I like to call it, in between.
Everybody calls it that.
Alright. That wire seems like it's going to be a problem. What do you think?
I don't think so.
What? Look, it's going to totally cut the... Like, as it rolls. You know what I mean? Like, this wire needs to be out of the way, dude. Yeah. Yeah, look. So, before, when they had the wires... At some point, I think we were supposed to tuck the wires down, but I don't think... They didn't say anything. They just all of a sudden in the next one, they're tucked down. Let me see. Run cables. I know, I see it all of a sudden, but they don't tell you to do that. So you got to tuck the cables down so that they won't interfere with these cogs or gears or wheels. See?
That wasn't that bad.
Well, no. How does it work? Is it working?
Yeah, it works.
This one looks way wonky, dude. You gotta probably...
It won't go anymore.
Really? Let's see. Doesn't that seem super wonky to you? It's like... No, right?
Yeah.
On the other hand, it works. Is there any chance you put it on backwards?
No.
I'm not complaining because it works, right?
Yeah, see, look, you see that?
Yeah.
And that little circle in the middle?
Mm-hmm. But you agree it feels wonky, right?
Yeah, a little.
Could it be on backwards?
No.
Okay, so Joey's finished, and it's a little bit like wiggly, but I can't complain because it appears to work. So, and there doesn't seem to be any way to sure it up so it's not, you know, wiggly. On the other hand, like I said, it works.
It works! I finally invent something that works! It's your ass, it works.
And who knows, maybe when you put the window in, it'll fix things. At least now we know how the window works. So go ahead and throw that in there. And you see how the teeth will grab on that little cog, right? Mm-hmm. And step 15 or whatever. Fit the window part 68B in place as shown. Okay, look at the picture. So the window is basically, it should be in the rolled up, right, position, which it is. And guess what?
We're done.
Yeah, actually, you don't do anything else for this. This is how your door assembly should look, and it does. And now you can roll up and down the tiny little useless window. Mm-hmm.
It's not really useless.
Well, they call it a toll window, and I guess it's for throwing change out of the window, but even still, you're just like, you have to put your hand out and be like, "Yeah," and hope you make it.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can just hand somebody $1, I don't know. But you certainly can't go through McDonald's drive-thru with that,
No.
right? All right, dude, well, good job. Congratulations on 68. Job well done. Looks good. And 69.
69, dudes!